welcome to another episode of Bible Stories with Isabella Jane and
Rosie! You know, Della, I love learning about all these stories.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. So what are we learning about today?
Well, Rosie, I thought today we would talk about what our mission is.
Our mission?
Yes, our mission.
We have a mission?
Rosie, everyone has a mission.
I do?
Yes. Oh, Rosie, so when someone becomes a doctor, what's their mission?
To help people.
When someone becomes a teacher, what's their mission?
To teach people.
When someone becomes a Christian, what's their mission?
To Christian people.
Kind of. Very similar. Our mission as Christians is to spread the gospel, the good news of Christ, to help grow the kingdom of God.
Well, and grow internally in our own walks and our own lives with Jesus.
Rosie, you've already got it.
But Della,
Yes.
how do we know that our mission as Christians is to Christian people?
It's not Christian people.
Same thing.
Okay, well, we know this, Rosie, because it's everywhere in our Bible.
It is?
Rosie, even in the Old Testament, the stories that we were telling were all about growing the kingdom of God, spreading the gospel.
I think you're right.
No, you know I'm right.
You're right, Della. That now it's different in the New Testament.
Well, why do you say that?
Oh, because in the New Testament we have the good news of Jesus.
That's exactly right.
So now, how do we know that it's our mission as Christians to Christian people?
Well, there's many stories in the New Testament, but I thought we'd look at one particular man,
Well, who?
Saul.
Saul? Well, he was a bad guy.
Yeah, Saul wasn't a very good guy. He, in fact, was against Christianity. He was so zealous about what they did believe and completely disregarded this new movement, this new religion with Christ.
Oh, well then he's not a very good example.
Well, I think he is. You see, he led a lot of the persecution against Christians.
Well, that's not good.
No, it's not, but we can see that as our example, we have an extreme.
Yeah, he didn't like us at all.
Exactly. But then one day, he met Jesus. Yeah. And Jesus spoke to him, and then he suddenly realized he's been doing the wrong thing this whole time.
So he became a Christian?
Exactly. Now remember, Rosie, we said when you become a Christian, what's your mission?
To Christian people.
So what do you think Paul then did?
He then helped spread the gospel, didn't he?
Well, Rosie, he becomes one of the most famous men in the Bible for what he did, for everything he did for Christianity.
Okay, well, how do we know?
Well, he had one big change. You see, when he met Jesus and he became a Christian, he said, everything that I have gained is loss for Christ.
Oh, what does that mean?
Well, Rosie, I think he realized that all of these accomplishments, these big things he was doing against Christianity were good for him, but they weren't good for Christ. Then he realized if it's not good for Christ, it wasn't good for him either.
So he really changed.
So as extreme as he was against Christianity, he became extreme for Christianity. And we see this throughout his whole walk in the Bible and the stories that we have.
So Paul was really like a big figure in changing the course of Christianity.
No, Jesus was the big figure who changed Christianity, and Paul believed it, and he wanted to help spread the gospel.
I think that's amazing, Della. So he did some amazing things, didn't he?
Rosie, he did some incredible things. He went to places where people hadn't heard the gospel before, and he said where people haven't heard, they will hear, and where people haven't seen, they will see.
And did they?
Well, Rosie, because he loved God so much and God was working through him, yeah, Rosie, they did. There were many, many people who were touched by Paul and what he had to say about Christ and God and how he was spreading the gospel and growing the kingdom.
And I'm sure that he was becoming a better man every day because he dedicated his life to all of this.
That's exactly right, Rosie. You see, he ended up being a prisoner on a ship. He was going to churches where they were completely like on the wrong track and putting himself in dangerous situations.
Bella, Paul did all these amazing and big things, and he was really on a mission. It kind of makes me feel a little bit insignificant.
Well, why?
Oh, if we have to be on mission, and if someone like Paul is the example, well then I'm not doing a very good job because I'm just here.
Rosie,
Yeah.
if you were a prisoner on a ship wanting to make your appeal to Caesar, like Paul was, for example,
Yeah.
then you wouldn't be sitting here today telling this story and also helping spread the gospel.
So what you're saying is this is my mission.
Rosie, remember in most of our stories we've said God puts us in certain places for a reason?
Yeah?
Our life is our mission. The way we live is our mission.
Okay.
So some people's mission is to go to places where Christianity is persecuted and it's dangerous, and that's their mission.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that your mission isn't important.
Well, I guess if we were all doing the dangerous stuff, then no one would be doing the other stuff.
Exactly, because Rosie, everything that we do in life is part of the mission, and we have all these different roles because we need to reach more people.
Well, I think I understand now, because if we were all flocking one place, then we would all be there, and no one would be here, or no one would be there, wherever you're watching this from.
Exactly. So Rosie, I think what we've learned from today is our life as a Christian is our mission, and wherever we are,
That's where we should grow the kingdom of God and spread the gospel.
you are the way.